Hi, today we are going to do something fun. We're going to bake cupcakes. These cupcakes were the first cupcakes I ever baked and was what gave me the majority of my customers. They are my favorite and my customers' favorite chocolate cupcakes. But today we're not just going to bake chocolate cupcakes, we're going to dress it up a little bit, make it fun. This is a winner for kids and especially at children's parties. And for the secret ingredient, which is not on this table, which I'm going to tell you later, stay tuned for that. Remember, the word I keep saying is easy because it's really easy. You can't believe it. This is something nice to bake with your children. If you have kids at home, you know, they want to help out in the kitchen all the time. And so this is not even something for professional bakers, but this is what I use in my bakery. This is something that moms can use to keep the kids busy. Summer holidays are coming soon, so this is something we want to do. So we put our dry ingredients together, no particular order. If you notice, I didn't even sieve it. It's not really necessary. You can just dump everything in. When we are done whisking, you make a hole, like a well, in the middle of the dry ingredients. Pour your milk. Why I really love this cake is there's no like strict, you know, there's some cake you say you bake you whisk the egg and the butter for this amount of time. This one is just let's say it's a wing it kind of chocolate cake. And so you mix that a little, just drag them into the well that you made initially. Remember the secret ingredient I talked about? Now is the time to put it in. So let's just get this mixed up a little bit. No need to overmix. Overmixing is never really good for cake. So the secret ingredient we talked about is a cup of coffee. I know you didn't know that. So now we have our cup of coffee. It's hot, by the way. Pour it inside. Don't worry about this cake. There's no wrong way to do it. No matter how you do it, you can't mess it up. The final two ingredients to go is the eggs, vanilla extract. So if you don't have vanilla extract, don't beat yourself up. Just use vanilla essence. It's the imitation. It doesn't taste the same, but it will work. And so we mix. So you will notice that this chocolate batter is very watery. Look at the consistency. Look at the consistency. It's a watery batter. I think we're pretty much done here. There's no need to overmix this. And so we have our cakes, cupcake liners. It's very light, so that means it can drip very easily. And then one thing to remember, you need to line your cupcakes the pans halfway, at most 3/4. If you fill it up, it's just going to spill over in the oven and then it's messy, and then you have a lot of oven cleaning to do. So just to be on the safe side, I advise you go halfway. That way Okay, so now that we are done with this, I think I didn't mention it in the beginning, but your oven should have already been on, so you should have preheated your oven to like 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So we take this to the oven your oven, preheated oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about let's see, no more than 18 minutes, but just keep checking it. The way to know when your cupcake is ready is when you like touch the cupcake, it bounces back. There's this little bounce it does, then you know that the cupcake is ready. That's if you don't want to dip like a skewer or a toothpick inside and it comes out dry. Another way is to just touch your cupcake. If it bounces back, then you know that it's ready. So we are going to take this to the oven, preheated oven, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. If your oven doesn't have like markers, like the temperatures written on the down knob, you can buy an oven thermometer that's sold everywhere and it's pretty cheap. Or if you don't have oven thermometer, you don't want to buy. You see the mark that comes to the oven, there's depending on the oven you're using, the one I started with just had like 3 markers, 1, 2, 3. So I used to put it to the second marker, and that's where I used to bake, and then my cupcakes always came out pretty much okay. But study your oven and know, how to bake the cakes and how they would come out. But just get an oven thermometer. It's like the easiest way to just go around this. So let's take this to the oven now. We take a bit of corn flour, that's to stop it from sticking. So we just roll. What we just want to do is basically just get white rounds, and then in the middle we put black rounds, and then that's our Cookie Monster ice. Cupcakes are ready. These were in the oven for like about 17 minutes, and so now we pipe. We have our blue buttercream here. This is American buttercream, like I said earlier. We're using a 1M nozzle. Put that in. Squeeze out as much air bubbles as you can so that your piping is flawless. Okay. Middle, and you just go round. Voila. You just get 2 eyes, put them nicely on top, close to each other or far apart. Get a cookie, break it, and stuff it. Isn't that the cutest thing? Super easy chocolate cupcakes. Your kids will love them, and it's a way to bond with the kids, especially over the holidays. See that summer is coming. So if you like what you see today or you learned something, please click on the subscribe button and also turn on your notification. That's that bell there. Just click on that bell. Now we are done with the cookies. I have to eat some cookies of our own.